Hey y'all, what's up? It's Wabs, your boy, and I would have a recap and tell you why I was gone or whatever, but I go to school 2 hours away from where I am now, and I study to work with animals basically, and that's pretty much like what I do. That's my major, whatever. So that's where I was. I didn't post a whole bunch because I had a lot of homework. There's a lot of stress with like COVID and everything, like unforeseen stress, I guess. Like it wasn't necessarily stressful because all I just did was chill in my room and watch Netflix or sleep when I wasn't in class, which was cool. But overall, let me tell you how like I just met some interesting people. Let me just start when I first started my classes or whatever. So there was this one girl. She was pretty chill. Um, she had a dude that lived on the farm. Okay, so I don't have a car, so I rode with her to class so I could like get there and everything and be on time or whatever. Well, I asked her like if I could get a ride for the rest of the semester. She was like, "Yeah, that's fine." And then like eventually that led to like, "Oh, never mind, I can't do it. I'd be busy." Which she was. She was also on the equestrian team, so I didn't think nothing of it. There was this one girl who I'm not sure if she would mind me saying her name, so I won't say her name just because I don't know how she feels about it. But we're gonna call her like Megan. So Megan came along and she was putting me on, like giving me a ride or whatever to class, which I really appreciated. She was looking out, and she was really cool. She picked me, like she was able to take me most days, except for what was it? Mm, third, no, just about every day. Honestly, there's probably just one day she couldn't take me, which was cool. But then, like later in the semester, she ended up having to, let's say, she ended up having to stop being able to give us a ride, which was cool. It was fine. I asked around some other girls that are in my class, and they were smooth with it. So I like, basically only had to ride like 2 or 3 cars a week when I was going to the classes on the farm. And so yeah, that was that. That was Megan. She was real cool. And then I met this dude named Kyle. He's also in my major. Oop, I said his real name. Then I met this dude named Jacob, and he was cool. And we all kind of just hung out and laughed. He's a real cool dude. He's very straightforward, oddly so, I guess. And like when he says things, sometimes it comes off as hateful or like mean, but I don't think that's ever his intention. And it wasn't even like, I mean, there have been some occasions I'm like, whoa, this dude. But like I've also seen it, but like overall, he's got a good heart. Dude's not bad at all. Like he's a really cool dude. We had some interesting conversations about race and protests and whatnot, me and him. And sometimes Megan was there to step in and help where I couldn't find the words, or if the words came from me, it would be kind of rude. So it just worked. And she was a great mediator for that conversation, those conversations. Then there's this one girl. She she didn't like Kyle very much. I'm gonna call her Stephanie. Stephanie didn't like Kyle very much, and then one day she had said something that was kind of rude to Kyle, so I said something like, "Hey, you could have said that differently. Your delivery was off." After that, it seemed like she wasn't really messing with me, and then turns out she's one of the girls that ended up giving me a ride on Fridays, but she wouldn't give me a ride like to campus on Fridays. I had a different ride for that. Megan, even though she couldn't help me like with all the days, she's able to like take me to farm on those days because she had that same lab, and nobody else I knew had that same lab as me that lived on campus. And so that's that. And yeah, she ended up being my ride on Fridays, and that was like weird because sometimes like political debates or whatever come up, and you know, she was very like Trump inspired and like, you know, built for it tough. Like she was like 5'2" with a whole bunch of attitude, I guess you could say. That is what Stephanie is, if you know Stephanie in real life. Oh, to mention, because I don't think I've ever mentioned it in other videos, but I go to school in like a more southern part of the state I'm in. So yeah, that's that. And then I met this girl from Alaska. She's really smart, already has a degree in biology, and is studying what we're studying at my school. And it's just really crazy to see how she moves and operates. She would not hesitate to help you, but some people were like really rude in our program and like would kind of say things because she like studied hard and really wanted to do well, you know, actually learn and retain information she learned or whatever. But I met her, and you know, now I'm back home with my family. They got new furniture, so this is why I'm angled different. But it's really good to be back. I'm back at work. I work at a vet's, and it's just kind of crazy. My dad's over here raking leaves. Should I show y'all? I don't even know if y'all can see this man. Yeah, he's right there. But that's him. He's right there. But yeah, those are the vibes. I'll see y'all when I see y'all.